Hi, I just wanted to update. I'm turning my fan on and report a situation that just happened a few minutes ago, and it's typical of living in a Mormon community. Now, I'm not a typical person, as you may have figured out by now. My daughter was invited to go to a activity, an amusement park activity with her friend Destiny. And Destiny, her and her family are Mormons. Now, I don't hold that against them. It's not a plus, but I don't hold it against them. Destiny and Abigail are very good friends. They complement each other. It's kind of like salt and pepper. Destiny's, white and delightsome with the blonde hair and the blue eyes, and my girl is dark hair and dark skin and dark eyes, and so they make a cute pair. And they were on the track team together, and they run in the community together. And the problem is that you can't be a Mormon without trying to convert everybody you meet. That's a requirement of being a Mormon. The meat man, the grocery man, the taxi cab driver, and your girlfriend. So I've let the relationship go on because I think it's fairly healthy at this point. And Destiny invited Abigail to go to a young women's softball game. Well, I let that go. I said, yeah, you can go to a young women's softball game. Well, I'm sure they opened up with a prayer and music and the Joseph Smith 14-year-old dance. So I was concerned about that, and I said to Abigail, would you please tell Destiny you're not a possible candidate for Mormonism? That when you turn 18, you can be a Buddhist, a Church of God, a Church of the Devil. I don't care, because you have a brain at 18, and you can decide for yourself if it's right to marry 14-year-old 8th graders. Well, Abigail went to her and said something, and I thought that maybe the problem was solved. Well, it wasn't. And a week later, now Destiny invites her to a sacrament meeting. And I said to Abigail, no, you're not going into a Mormon cult meeting. You're too young, you're too impressionable, and they prey on young, innocent, desperate people. So Destiny came over, and I said, listen, Destiny, I said, I enjoy your friendship with Abigail, and I'd like to see you two girls be able to get along and have fun. But you've got to stop the religion crap. I don't want her exposed to your religion. Do you understand that? Yes. I said, okay. I thought it was solved. Well, then pretty soon, now see, this is the Mormons. They have no boundaries, and they have no respect for other people's requests, or they don't look at other people's desires or needs. It's just Mormon, Mormon, Mormon. You all come in and validate us that this is not a cult. It's really a church. Well, anyway, pretty soon we get another phone call, and Abigail comes down and says, Dad, can I go to family home evening? And I said, well, do you even know what it is? She says, no. I said, well, that's where it opens with a prayer. It has an opening song, and then they do the Joseph Smith dance, trying to grab 14-year-olds, and you're going to hear about the Book of Mormon and Brigham Young and anything but Jesus. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Destiny comes over again and said, Destiny, please don't invite Abigail to church functions. I don't want her exposed to your religion. Well, I thought it was solved. But the damn Mormons, they will not respect other people's wishes or desires. So today, Abigail comes to me and says, Dad, Destiny wants to take me to an amusement park. Can I go? I said, well, I'd like to talk to the parents first. I said, I just have some concerns that they're not understanding what I'm trying to convey. Well, I don't want you to talk to them. I said, I don't care. You're my kid, and I don't want you in a cult. So Grandma was picking them up down in the parking lot, and I said to Abigail, go down and ask her if I can come out and chat with her. She comes back, no! Oh. Well, why don't you go down and tell her no to the activity? I don't want her with those fanatical people. Well, it wasn't too long that I get a phone call 10 minutes later, and it's finally Destiny's father. and we hit it off reasonably well. And I said, listen, I said, I don't think we're on the same page here. I said, I've asked Destiny twice, and in fact, Abigail's asked her 2 or 3 times, stop the religious conversion. I said, I was a member of your church for over 50 years. So I have some knowledge about the Mormon religion. I don't want to be a Mormon, and my kids don't want to be a Mormon. Can you understand that? Well, I said, listen, I'd love the relationship to continue, but if your girl keeps inviting my child to Mormon stuff, I'll cut the relationship off right now. Do you understand that? Okay. Said, listen, I don't want Destiny trying to influence this child into Mormonism. He says, well, I think she was just trying to invite her to activities that Destiny is involved in. I was going to say bullshit and F you, but I didn't. I'm on my meds today, and I said, well, that's very kind of Destiny, but I don't want my child exposed to Mormonism. Can you understand that? Well, yes. Okay. I'm going to let her go to the activity today. And if there's an opening prayer or an opening song or Book of Mormon stories my teacher tells to me, or Jesus wants me for a sunbeam, or do what is right, let the consequence follow, or Joseph Smith or Brigham Young the murderer, no! I'll be pissed. Oh, I don't think they're going to do anything on religion. They're going over to my cousin's house. I said, okay. We're on the same page. You understand. When my child turns 18, she has her freedom. Free agency. She's not going to be brainwashed into any religion before she's an adult. Do you understand? Yes. I said, okay, well, I think we're on the same page. I'm going to let her go on the activity, and I hope the girls have fun. So we deal with this constantly with the Mormons. They don't have boundaries. They don't hear no. They don't hear, I don't agree with you. They just chant, you know, like in the temple. Pay, lay, ale. Pay, lay, ale. Oh, God, hear the words of my mouth. And I'm saying to this bozo, Mormon, hear the words of my mouth. Leave religion out of relationships. If she was playing with a Catholic or a Lutheran, a Baptist, a Buddhist, a Muslim, none of this would be brought up. Well, I don't know. Well, I do. I was in there for 50 years and I was brainwashed. So anyway, I just wanted to give a quick video to you. This is the kind of living in a Mormon community. You do have to stand up. You do have to say to them more than once, just like a child, no. They don't understand no. They dance and they do the Joseph Smith shuffle. And, you know, but next thing you know, your boys are marrying 14-year-old 8th grade girls. So anyway, that's living in Utah. Bye.